Hey man, y'all let me know down below because I'm a little bit befuddled. What is it about these two queens rappers that give them the abilities and the grace from the people where they can get away with anything they want? They can say anything out of their mouth and not get canceled. I know it's no way y'all are still guessing, right? I'm gonna give you a little bit of a hint. They're both from Southside Jamaica, Queens. Alright, Dodo Bird, if you don't get it, we're talking about Nicki Minaj and 50 Cent. Now, over this past week, we've seen Nicki Minaj say whatever comes to her coke-invaded mind on X. And when I tell you she's thinking of the most disrespectful things that she could think of, that might be an understatement. And while I won't sit here and repeat everything that she said, I'll give y'all an example of the disrespect that she's been spewing. She called Cardi B's oldest child and daughter Culture a monkey, a roach, and she even called her ugly. And while she's received backlash, we know that this isn't the end for Nicki Minaj. We know that she's not gonna get canceled, where some artists, if they said something like this, it's curtains for their career. Now don't get me wrong, Cardi B told Nicki Minaj that her son's favorite color is 5. So maybe it's just a New York thing, maybe it's not that it's a Jamaica Queens thing, but either way, we have more non-cancelable offenses from 50 Cent that would get anybody else out of the paint. So let's get to the point. We all know that the diddler gets his sentence handed down to him tomorrow. We will know his fate. And to be honest, there hasn't been any hints that are going to give us any sense of direction that this sentence is going to go for the Diddy man. Worse charges have been dropped because he was found not guilty, but yet 2 prostitution charges have been held over his head until tomorrow. And while we have had some of Diddy's allies writing character witness statements to try to get him a smaller sentence handed out, we've also had people like Cassie saying, no, this man should serve the maximum sentence in her letter. Well, 2 Quarters has decided to pen his letter to the judge. And let's just say this, if you are an enemy of 50 Cent, there is no limits he will go to get you out of the paint. 50 Cent would post his letter on Instagram and he would say this: Dear Judge Sabramian, I don't even know how to say this person's name, forgive me. I have had an ongoing dispute with Puffy for over 20 years. He's very dangerous. Multiple times I've feared for my life. I think you should consider the safety of the general public, Your Honor, before unleashing him upon them. There hasn't been enough time for him to reform or make any adjustments despite his trying to teach a class in there. As you are already aware, the government has spent the maximum amount of money on deploying federal agencies, which appeared to be an army in 2 locations simultaneously. Later, his son, who's dealing with his own rape allegations, claimed the feds had hit the wrong house. Anyway, Diddy's only going to return to hiring more male sex workers and keeping most of the baby oil away from the general public. And babies need it. My Netflix doc on this scandalous subject is coming soon. Now, I'm about 90% sure that this is a troll, and a pretty good one when it comes from 50 Cent. And it goes to show that 50 Cent is a marketing mastermind, because there's nothing and no angle he will not go to sell his product, even if it's off the back of Diddy's legal woe. And this is what I mean when I say that he's able to get away with anything, because this has got to go against the street laws. And 50 Cent at one point was the epitome of a street nigga in this industry. Hell, he's still a street nigga in my eyes, as well as a businessman and as well as a terrible goddamn father. But there's something about 50 Cent that has people just say, man, that's just 50 being 50. Imagine if 50 Cent did exactly what Young Thug did. Started doing goofy shit in the interrogation room, talking about all his friends behind their back. It's honestly debatable if people would care, in my personal opinion. And you know why? Because the key of everything is that you just don't have to give a damn. You see, when Young Thug first came out, he had that I don't give a damn energy. And that's why the people loved him. He was gay. He was homosexual, he was a cross-dresser, he was wearing dresses, he was beefing with Wayne, while simultaneously stealing his Carter album series name and standing naked on the top of an album cover. But nowadays, he's a shell of himself. He's actually going around doing interviews, explaining himself when he never did interviews, when we never seen him talk so much. And for whatever reason, when they came at him about the street nigga shit, he just said, no, I have to explain myself. And it hasn't done him any good. I think the best way to go about things if you're gonna be 50 Cent is to not give a damn at all, or to come off unbothered. You either crack a joke or you don't say anything at all. But once the fans see that you're bothered, it's a wrap for you, my boy. I mean, look at 50 Cent. Diddy had his baby mama doing an all-star freak off. Yes, the best of the best that they've experienced, all gathered in one bedroom and filled up every hole in that lady. And 50 Cent used to be on the beach smiling, taking pictures of her like he wasn't the most gangster rapper in the country. So we know that fueled that man to write that letter. We understand that 50 Cent ain't gonna let you win at the end of the day. I'm gonna get that get back if I get life, trust me. Well, it looks like 50 Cent took it to the depths of hell, yet nobody's gonna care. 50 Cent is a businessman, ex-street nigga. He don't give a damn. Those are the key to the excuses of getting away with whatever he wants to say. So don't try this at home, kiddos. Listen, man, y'all let me know down below, how do y'all feel about 50 Cent? Do y'all think he violated? Do y'all think that there's anything that he can do for y'all to be like, nah, I can't F with him? Probably some gay stuff. That's the only thing I can think of. Y'all let me know down below in the comments though. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, and we out, baby. Boom. Big Just LaFlare.
It's him.